So I'm like in a whole fucking schmood today. I just want to share my whole life. So I remember this one time, right? Like, So look, I was just pulling my deck, and I promised everybody a free reading like 2 days ago, and I haven't done it. And this is what this is about. This is about me doing a reading, which I probably should just do now, actually, while I have everybody. Well, while I'm doing it right now. So I went to go pull my decks anyway, and I got the Lover's card, which is a thing that's been coming up so much recently. I feel like there's definitely a shift happening, and yes, this shift has to do with love, of course, but the Lovers represent like union. It represents like things coming together. It represents not just the Lovers doesn't always have to represent people. It could be ideas, it could be businesses, it could be a lot of different interpretations, but in the overall sense of what the Lovers means, if we all just turn into lovers, like instead of being guided by, all the bullshit, the fear, all the media bullshit, like, and not to say that it's bullshit, of course, take precautions, like, listen, just listen to what the fuck they're telling us to do for now. If you have something better to do, then let's do it, you know what I mean? But, like, if not, like, let's just get rid of this shit, like, let's just do what we gotta do, and you know that a positive attitude brings forth everything and change, and what do lovers create? They create life, you know what I mean? And that's what love is. It's all about pulses, and if you know anything about sacred geometry, or how can I put this, like, really, really not so, like, shallow, if you know anything about mystical world, like, or if you don't know anything about the world, this card is just talking about, like, the seed of life, like how life starts. It starts from the vibration of love that comes from out of you, and that's where everything starts, from the vibration. And then from vibration it goes to sound, and then from sound it goes to sight. Like, literally, this is how the Bible tells you these things happen. And I'm not a religious person, you understand what I mean? So, like, I'm not coming from a place of religion, I'm coming from a place of understanding, because when you understand things better, then you are able to use things like these as tools or guides to help you understand what's happening around you, because there's nothing bad towards it. It's all based off love. It's all based off of what we are. Like, this is the creation, whether you're Christian or Buddhist, or, like, everything operates off of love. Like, so I love that this card flipped over when I went to go flip over the deck. It's just super, I felt like everybody needed to hear that. It's all about love, man. Like, if you don't have nothing but love to share, I don't want to hear it. If it ain't funny or, like, uplifting, I don't want to hear it. If you got funny videos, I love it. If you got, like, stuff like that, I love. You know what I mean? But, like, disrespect and all that bullshit, that gotta go. So, anyway, I'm trying to get the Oracle card. I don't know if I have enough battery to, like, listen, we're gonna make this work, y'all, because I'm enjoying this, actually, kind of. Hold on. We gotta figure this out. I need a little setup. Y'all, I got a tiny little apartment, okay? Like, I live in Florida in a beach town. Like, trust me, it's as good as it gets. Like, hold on. I'm gonna figure it out. Is that my phone is charging? Maybe I could just, if my phone dies, it's y'all fault. So, boom. Alright, so we're gonna continue this reading. I need a rock. I got a bunch of crystals here. Okay. Boom. I think I got it, y'all. Boom. Okay. I don't know what I did. I'm, like, touching shit and stuff. I'm just gonna leave it alone. That's all I need. So, okay. So, look, split the deck. What was I just talking about? Like, this is all about love. That's crazy. I didn't even, y'all literally just saw me pick up the deck and split it. And that's what it says, God's love. So whether you're religious, non-religious, whatever, like, love. Everybody understands love. And some people who claim to not associate with whatever, they still understand love. You know what I mean? Because they're present. You know what I mean? Like, they still hope, they still dream, they still want stuff, whether they verbalize it or go for it or not. They still want it. It still resides in them. No matter, that's the point, is like the love has to reach everybody. That's exactly what it's about. Look, sign from above, and animals, your animal spirit guides, being kind to the animals, loving animals, animals us. Same deal here. Like, I'm not a vegan, okay? So I'm not coming from a place of veganism. I love bacon. So, like, and I love piggies. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would have a pet pig totally if I could. You know what I mean? But I can't. I don't have a tiny apartment, once again. So, anyways, sign from above. And this is from our guardian angels. And then this is from Saint Francis of Assisi. Aminals. Yes, Aminals. So, okay. I'm giving y'all a little goody, because I owe you guys this. I said on like Friday or some shit I was gonna give a free reading, and I didn't. So I owe this. This is me paying my debt. I said I was gonna do it, I gotta do it. So, alright, we're gonna leave this. Now, one thing that's predominant and good about this card is that I didn't pull this card. Like, I don't pull this deck. Like, this is a deck that I have. I stole it from my mom. She doesn't know yet. I'm gonna tell her. But, like, she's gonna kill me when she finds that out. So, anyways, this is what this is about. This is love. This is actually the first deck that I ever got read on, and actually, truly the only deck that's ever read me, like, willingly. So, bam, on that. I'm sure a bunch of people have read me or tried to, you know. You can't. It's me. So, anyway. Okay, so. Alright, so, ooh, where'd I put the card? Okay, Lover's card. We're gonna keep this present. This is where this is coming from. Place of love. Everything I do always comes from a place of love, to be quite frank. Even when I be cussing people out, I do it for your own good. So you can learn. So you can learn to stop fucking playing with people. Like, grow the fuck up. Bruh. We don't do hating on this page, bruh. We don't do that here. Alright, so. Bam. What we got? Oh, 5 of Cups, loss. Duh, we all know we're in the state of loss. No matter how much love there is, we know that we're all in a state of loss. Like, love can heal certain things, but it can't heal everything. You know what I mean? And actually, it can. Actually, let's stop there. Because the more love we put into ourselves, the more love we put into the things that we do, the more love is going to come out of those things. And so, I don't know what that means. So coming from a place of loss, we're all experiencing that. Let's keep going. So, we've all been here. We're all there. We're all there. I mean, all of us. I know. I mean, there's a couple rich-ass motherfuckers. They ain't here. So, we trying to get out of here. We trying to move up. We trying to be in those places. You feel me? Like, that's the whole fucking point. Alright, so. And, look, boom. I swear, this shit is amazing. Look. Ace of Swords. Bro. Y'all see me doing... This is literally how I do my readings. Especially when I'm, like, with a client and it's something very personal. Like, this shit flows. Like, it's amazing. You have to get a reading from me. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, my readings are getting so good. And this is how I perform. Not like this. I perform my readings through voice messages. Which is why I hate when y'all be calling my phone and shit like that. Because that's what I be doing. That's how I work. So, Ace of Swords, and it came up, and we're going to put it in the upright position because that's how I saw it, is realization. So, this is talking about coming to a realization, which is what I was talking about prior. I get distracted, so this is y'all just raw, uncut, Anna. This is like, y'all my friends, so this is what we're doing. So, place of loss, we've already been there. Realization, coming together. Realization, whatever. I got a little country twang sometimes. I'm like from Philly and I'm from Florida a little bit. So like, I got a little bike in my twang now, just as much as I got Bull and John. Like, it's both. Like, I'm literally both. It's just That's what it is. All right, so the Princess of Cups. So, all right, so let's talk about this. Cups represent your emotions, and that was where our first card was at. Well, our second card. Our second card is talking about being at a loss, especially emotional. Nice. And then we're talking about the Ace of Swords here. And then now we're talking about the Cups, emotions, and then the swords have to do with your mind. So now this Princess of Swords is coming forth, and it's talking about being in a dreamy state. So, okay, especially men, okay? If you want to attract a certain type of woman, you have to use your imagination. Like, you have to ignite that part of your brain that, like, thinks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to say it as simple as I can, but truly you just have to think, like, and be a little bit more dreamy, and like be a little bit more creative, and like if you want an outcome, excuse my hair too, I know I look a mess, but like whatever. So like you have to like create certain things, especially when it comes to the woman, because look, we're talking about the female aspect of us. You guys do also have female aspects, whether you're a hard-bodied thug or not. Like, you got female aspects, bro. Like, whether you like that or not, you feel me? So so this Princess of Cups is talking about like getting in touch with your own female aspects, like getting in touch with who you are as a person, understanding them, like cutting your losses where it has to go, especially when it comes to women, because guys, like, I know a lot of you guys are hurting. Like, I know you may have not had proper examples as mothers. Like, they were hurting. It's a long line of pain. Like, the healing you guys have to do, especially, and this is just for my men, because I be coming at men a lot. So I guess like I'm really talking to my guys, and also females, because we have male aspects as well. But like in particular, when you want to create something with a woman, like, you have to literally create it. Like, you have to be in your mind first. Like, start thinking of things first. And not with me. But, like, with other people, like, when you do this and you start creating that world, like, things can start coming together. And you start matching the vibration. Like, you start climbing the scale to getting to what you want. And that's the whole point, you know, like, that's where we're going to. That's part of the realization, is coming to a place of, like, healing this place of loss by creating what you want in this dreamlike state, especially when it comes to your female aspects. Because a lot of men are like, oh, I'm not emotional, I don't dream, whatever. Like, all this, they want to be hard shit. Like, okay, fine. I get the whole, like, solid masculinity thing. But, like, beyond that, women do absolutely love a man who understands sensuality. Like, we love that shit. Like, we love when a man, like, understands how to use his mind and, like, listens and, like, does certain things. And, of course, like, if y'all don't rub together, like, stop being together. Like, literally, it's that simple. Like, if this person and me don't bang together in certain ways, then we can't bang together in certain ways. If you work better with somebody, like, by living by yourself and they live by your, do that. Like, so nobody, why does everybody feel pressured to, like, live with one another? Like, I don't understand that. Like, anywho, so we're gonna start creating better for ourselves, and that's what this is talking about. Like, let's just keep going. This is amazing. I love this one. All right, so look, and then another princess of Cups, emotions, being in a place of understanding your emotions. Princess of Discs, being in a place of understanding how a woman transmutes the energy you give her into creation. Like, that's what we all are. We're all vibrating and transmitting mechanisms. But as women, we are also vehicles. We are vehicles for life to come forward to this world. So that's part of transmuting. That's what this card is talking about. So this card is telling you, like, look, we've been at a place of loss. We're acknowledging your pain. We all see and we all know that men are hurting. Duh. I get that. Trust me. I get that. That's what I do. Like, so anyways, creating better. Understanding that a woman is not here just to, like, be your sex slave or, like, be like your servant or your child bearer. Like, there are so many other aspects to women that if you connect with your own feminine aspects, you will start to understand and enjoy more of in women. And you'll find women worth enjoying. You understand what I mean? And that's the point, is finding partners worth enjoying. Not just women, but, like, partners. Y'all know how I am. So when we're talking about creating and understanding what women do and how they transmute energy, they transmute your nut into a child, dude. Like, your nut, like the shit you like throw everywhere, like it's in your socks, like it's everywhere, like just nasty. So like, you know what I mean? Like she turns all that mess into a child, into you, like you, a little mini you, like ugh, thanks, you know. Not, I love kids, but like just really thinking about some of y'all being parents or being like a father. It's just so anyways, to me anyways. To other people, I get it. Women are not just here just to transmute you and your energies. That's what we're doing all the time, and understanding that and understanding how to cooperate with a woman who's doing that, especially a woman who's actively doing that. There are a lot of people who are not. I understand that, and that's what we're building. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build up more people who like actually get out and do things. So understanding what a woman does and how in her worldly self and her physical possession, what she has are true gifts. Every woman has a gift, like, and if you don't appreciate that in women, like somebody really deserves to come upside you and like pop out cocotazo, like right on your head, like just like that, like that hard too, because a woman created your life, like hello. So that's why when it's like talking about chivalry and respect, period. Okay, yes. So yes. So yes, y'all just need to respect women, and y'all just need to show love to women no matter what. Like if it's a stranger woman on the street, hello ma'am, how you doing? Y'all don't gotta hit on her, whistle at her, don't do nothing. Hello, how you doing? Have a good day. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. If she likes you, trust me, you gonna know. If she don't like you, you gonna know. So like just keep it moving. Like you don't gotta cuss her out, none of that stuff. Like, you know, just keep the love moving. You feel me? Trust me, there's a woman out there for you. And she probably resides from you understanding and learning how to transmute your own energy into getting the bad bitch that you want, because you're going to be a badass nigga that attracts that chick. It's about attraction. You attract what you are, bro. Like, and when you're a boss, you already know what you should be or should not be tolerating. So if you know that, then don't tolerate it. Like, period. That's how you be a boss. Okay. My bad. I'm ranting today. We on a good reading. I'm feeling good. Like, this is a long reading. So listen, this popped up, alright? This is the all. This is one of them, cards that comes up. And it's one of the, 4 that's exclusive to this deck. And this is talking about embracing all of it. Boom. What have I been talking about? I've been saying embracing all of who you are. And look, it's even telling you, like, it's climbing through parts of yourself, like your chakras, your dimensions, however you choose to call it, like your levels of faith, consciousness. God, there's a million different ways to compartmentalize this information to make it understandable to everybody. But like just embracing all of it, like all of who you are, all of who women are, everything, like, and just keep spreading love. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so we're going to keep going because I'm having fun. I'm actually loving this reading. It's going to be like, I wish I could. Can I download these? Can I put these on YouTube and stuff like that? Ew. I don't. Some of y'all really just be doing the most of my comments. So anyways, alright, so listen, the Chariot, forward moving motion, okay? I'm sorry if you're asking questions, I'm going to try to get to them. I'll try to answer them when I could. So, the Chariot, this talks about forward moving motion. This talks about embracing all of this shit that has happened in the past, embracing who we are, transmuting all that energy yourself. Stop waiting on a woman to do it. Like, nobody's gotta come and heal you. Like, all right, I'm patting you on the back, all of you. Here's your pat on the back. Here's your hug. Like, here's your push. Like, here's your I love you from a woman. There it goes. I hope you go far with it. I hope you take it in, like, forward moving motion. Stop blaming women for whatever happened with the last one. Like, take everybody as a new experience. Take life as a new experience. Like, learn how to enjoy your moments. Like, enjoy what there is to enjoy. If you woke up today, hello, God bless you. Good morning. Like, truly, forward moving motion. All right. I love this reading. This is amazing. All right, so This is good energy. Oh, I got a mess going on. I wish I would have rolled another blunt. I was sitting on my ass. So, I need to not smoke. I need to get away from the house for a little bit so I can not smoke. Alright, 3 of Cups. This is talking about abundance. Okay, so everything we're talking about here, and we're talking about everything based off of love. And I even said it at the beginning before I started this. The 3 of Cups coming forth is like everything coming together to talk about love and how that brings you abundance. And I talked about this earlier in the reading. I said that love is truly the key to everything, and love can unlock all these things. If you want financial prosperity, you can get that by showing more love. Like all this hate and shit and killing shit, and it drives me crazy when I see you guys doing that to each other. Why? Like, I gotta sit here for like a moment of silence for everybody who has lost their life because somebody like hated on them so bad that they had to go kill them. Like, I have to like truly give a moment of silence. So we're gonna do that. All them people lost their life because of hate, dog. Like, if everybody learned how to get into this love place, like this abundance could be there for everybody. There's enough money to go around. Trust me. And trust me, there's enough abundance of everything we want to go around. There's no limitation to what you can do. There's no limitation to what your mind can do, especially if you tap into your love, bro. Like, and this is coming. If you know me in real life, you know how I am. And this is how I am. Like, this is me. You know what I mean? Like, this is how I am. This is how I interact with people. Like, this isn't just, like, for Facebook or anything like that. This is actually my personality. So, anyways. Oh, perfect. Boom. Oh, I like those 2 cards together. Very interesting. I want to pull I love these cards for y'all. I'm going to talk about these 3 and then I'm going to do an oracle card. Alright, so listen. We've been talking about accepting our emotional baggage from the past. Whatever has happened in the past. Whether it's your mama, your baby mama, your first love, you scraped your knee in 1st grade, you wasn't ever picked on the basketball or the kickball or dodgeball, everybody hit you in the head, whatever it is, okay? I'm acknowledging your pain. We're moving forward. We're like getting out of that. We're embracing everything that has happened to us. We're coming into a new light. We're moving into the chariot. We're like, ow, we got this, right? And then every time we feel good and we're like, all right, I got this. Like, boom, here comes another one of these. A crisis. This is the 7 of Swords. This happens to every single person, okay? Like, everybody is getting into that motion and then, pow, like, here comes life. Like, hold up. Like, you was having a little too much fun. You know what I mean? So here comes a crisis. Here comes some trouble. And guess what? You know what gets you through that crisis? You know what keeps you going through all these hard times? You know what's pushed you even through all this pain? Look at all this stuff we talked about. Look at how much pain we've transmuted, or how many cards have come between me, you expressing your pain, or me acknowledging your pain, and knowing that like it gets re-triggered in these circumstances that are happening around you. Okay, and that creates the state of crisis. But it's your faith, it's the star, who you are, that brings you home. And it's, you know what that faith resides with? Love. It's your faith that like there's some type of love out there protecting you. And yo, I don't care who says what, but 95% of people, right before they go, they want to express some type of gratitude, or like some type of, if they have a chance to. Obviously there's some people who don't get a chance to. I mean, and they do, but we're not gonna talk about that. So like the faith and the love like that they wanted, or everybody gets to the end of their life and they always talk about like, I wish I would have just loved more, I wish I would have did more things that I love. Like, they always say that. So like that faith and that love, like, bam, that's what gets you through all these things. We understand that life hits you like every day. Like, trust me, yo. Like, when men be like, oh, like it's hard, like, trust me, especially as a man, I know and I see and I acknowledge hardworking men every day, whether people understand your hustle, whether they don't understand your hustle, whether they get what you do, whether they don't get what you do. I see it. If you putting in them that work, like if you actually doing it, I acknowledge you and I see you. But don't stop the physical work at what you make $40 or 40 hours with. Remember that work that you put into work has to apply to your whole life. That's why, like, you should be in a career that suits you. You should be doing things that feed or that come from love. So, like, learn to establish where your love is in yourself, and then you can be guided by faith towards getting through all these crises that have come through all these experiences and through this life that happens. Like this need to transmute energy and to understand that, especially, I'm saying this to men because I have a lot of men on my page. But once again, this does still apply to women because we have female aspects. So I'm not like being gender biased. Okay, I'm just flowing. So let's just get to it. The love, the faith gets you through these crises. We understand that life happens. We understand that, like, it gets tested. You know what I mean? Like, we understand that, like, let's look at this real quick. The 3 of Cups in the reverse positioning is gluttony. Gluttony is greed, okay? Greedy motherfuckers is what's also fucking is up, okay? So, like, the more love you can just spread out through the world, like, through yourself, through your vessel, through your interactions, through whatever, the more power to all of this, the more power to your forward moving motion, the more power to all of that. All right, so I'm done. That's an amazing reading. That's great. Okay, I saw these worksheets. All right, so we're gonna talk about, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful message for every man on my page, like, just on personal development, on understanding who you are, because once again, you came from, do y'all not listen to Tupac at all? Like, you came from a woman, my G. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, I understand that rap's not for everybody, but, like, you better take a listen. Like, oh, look. So I went to go flip the deck, and this one came out. Look. Peaceful. We want to create peace in ourselves. That's the whole point of doing everything we're doing. That's the whole point of living the life we're living, is to live peaceful. You want a partner that makes peace. You want a house that's peaceful. You want to be in a place that's like, I work hard. Like, I come home to peace. Like, and if you have a family, like, okay, moms don't get peace, okay? Y'all work, and it's hard work to be moms. So people in family dynamics, that's something y'all communicate about, on how you exchange that responsibility so that the weight isn't being bared too much on one person. But, like, as people, just individuals doing self-development, like, you want to create peace. If you create peace, everything else you want. Women line up. Yo, if you line up with your confidence, like, women line up, like, people are gonna be attracted to you. So things that you thought you wanted, like, you know how many men will say, like, oh, I thought about, like, that type of woman, and, like, I got her. You know what I mean? Like, they did that because they practiced their mind. They set their mind on what type of woman they wanted, and bada boom, bada bing, they got that type of woman. You may not have gotten pinpoint, like, I want Jessica Alba, you know what I mean? But, like, you might get something close if you actually align with your own confidence, do some of this healing work, get to a place where you know can't nobody touch you. That's how these artists, that's how these people get to where they are. Like, they don't let nobody make decisions for them. Like, y'all, the people who watch them, the people who tune into them, y'all, everybody, like, this community is what does it. Like, it's like, It once again, if you know anything about sacred geometry, it's just like a Vesica Pisces of all these things happening. And I know that might be a little deep for some, but cualquiera. We're creating peace. Peaceful. Mira. We're gonna read another one. It's funny. Another oracle card. I love these. This is so speaking about decks, I don't think I've ever introduced my decks, like, for y'all. Bam, look at this. You found it. I love that this came through because we've been talking about like personal discovery, and we've been talking about finding pieces of ourselves that like, yo, as a man, you're lying to me. Listen, I'm gonna look right in the camera. You're lying to me as a man if you think that you don't have something in you that needs improvement or that you need to heal, okay? You need to heal it. So getting to the root of it, letting yourself understand how to transmute that energy, creating a place of peace, and you found how to be a king, how to rule your world. And you create a world. That's why you create kids. Like, and then you supposed to support your kids. You know. I'm just saying. And give them a life because you created it. Like, I'm just saying. That's how you do all these things. Like, you get to this place, you get healed. I'm just trying to help y'all understand how to heal yourself. Okay? Like, that's how you find your peace. You find it by healing yourself. I love this. This is a beautiful reading. I don't even want to say no more. I've been talking a lot of shit today. And I've been on a roll because, y'all, I do my thing. Like, I just do my thing. I run this business shit. I does what I do, son. I don't know. I'm going to give you one more oracle card. Boom. Vision. Vision. Work on your visions. Not just your vision, what you can see with your physical eyes, but what you can see in the future with your plans. Like, what's your plan, bro? Like, what's your plan? Half of y'all who pursue certain people, like, what y'all gonna do if that person right now is like, I'm ready to give you everything you want? You ready for that? You ready for me? You really ready to have everything you want handed to you, or are you gonna flake when it's handed to you? And everybody thinks that it's easy to say, like, oh, like, I want $1 million, but are you afraid of how you're gonna act with that $1 million? Are you afraid of, like, what type of people are gonna come out around you when you get that $1 million? Like, are you afraid of, like, are you creating fear based off of just, like, fear? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's telling you, like, even if you want $100 million, you know what I mean? It's possible to do that, but, like, those background thoughts, like, those thoughts that, like, oh, I can't have it, or, like, it's gonna attract a bunch of people, or, like, it's bad for me to have that. Like, it's not bad for you to have that. Like, you deserve that. Like, whatever you do, you deserve that. You deserve a kingdom. You deserve to create peace. You deserve to go after a vision. You deserve all these things. Like, but, like, you gotta start somewhere. You know what I mean? To get there. Like, and, like, this is an amazing reading. We're talking about, look, and then, like, the other card that when I split the deck is activist. Be an activist in your own life to start creating these things. Look, come on, like, how much more? Activist, vision is talking about, like, getting through your crisis. That's funny, little message I got. So, bam, we're gonna recap because I'm about to cut y'all short. You found it. You feel me? You got, this is part of your healing. This is part of your acknowledgement that you've needed. This is part of creating your own peace. This is part of understanding how to get to your own peace. This is a sign from above, below, within, wherever you at, however you describe. And also be kind to our aminals. Be nice to the aminals. They're nice to you. Well, most of the time. If you're nice to aminals, most of the time they're nice to you. So, like, it goes to tell you a lot if animals don't fuck with you. Vision. Activist. Alright. So, 7 of Swords. Crisis. We all experience crisis. It's about learning how to transmute those crises, to keep forward moving motion, to embrace everything that has happened to us, to come to realizations that in our dream state is where we are being able to cope with some of the loss that we've experienced. And I didn't even really get to talk about the 7 of Wands and talk about it's courage in the upright position, but it's also like cowardice in the downright position, which is a perfect card for just men on their journey. It's even like representative of, like, almost like a male character. And it's saying, like, it's, you see that? Courage, coward. Like, it literally is just right there. Like, it's a flip of a switch. So, like, when you're faced with certain opportunities, are you going to run from the opportunity to heal this part of yourself that you're blaming on everybody else? Or are you going to be a coward and you're going to keep, like, running from it and, like, no, like, I'm not going to do it. Whatever the fucking case is. Like, you either had that choice when you see this, when you face this, when you come to this place of being in, like, damn, like, I am hurt by XYZ. Damn, like, it hurts me. Like, when you come to this expression of loss, when you come to this place and you start realizing and start creating, you have a choice. The choice is truly always yours. And guess what? At the end of the day, yes, there's a lot of fucking cowards, okay? They're gonna choose to be cowards. Like, it's part of life. It's part of where they are on their journey, but that doesn't separate you from where you are in your journey. So, like, continue to move through your own journey with courage. Fuck what everybody else is doing, because at the end of the day, the motherfucker's gonna flake. So anywho, abundance and how to get to that abundance through using your faith. And at the beginning of the damn deck, somewhere around here, I have the Lover's card. Boom. Which started it all. This has been an amazing reading. I'm, like, so happy. And I was happy that I was able to catch this and record this, because I found, like, this is amazing. I want to try to get this on my YouTube. Hopefully I can. Because this is a good message, especially for men. Because, like, I like men. Like, ain't nothing wrong with y'all. I mean, there's a lot wrong with y'all, I ain't gonna lie. But, like, like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. There's a lot wrong with women, too. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be real. If anybody gonna be real, I know I'm a heat, okay? Like, so I already know that this, me being me, and if I get heat and I know how I am, I know how it is to be a woman who's not in alignment with herself and be wild. You feel me? So, like, if you don't know how to handle yourself as a man, you're never gonna be able to handle a woman. Like, trust me. You gotta know how to handle yourself as a woman. Y'all wanna be disciplined and daddy and shit like that? Trust me, it's way beyond the dick. Like, trust me, it's all about the attitude. It's all about the swag. Trust me. So, I'm not gonna pull no more cards. Look at me, I'm about to still keep pulling cards because y'all like that, because of that right there. This is a good reading though. Come on, y'all. Keep choosing to be coward. Don't choose to be coward. Keep choosing courageousness. And I think I'm done. Like, I think I'm going to cut it short. I think that was a very good reading for you guys. Look, and then look at the bottom of the deck. See, I am going to give you one more. This is how I am in my readings sometimes. Like, I can't stop. I'm, like, addicted. The guardian angel. This is talking about being triumphant. So, like, look at this. Like, we can get to a place. Dude, like, could you imagine, like, a mass of actual great men? What? The women would be going crazy. Real shit. Like, the women would be like, oh my god, real men. You know? Like, so, like, can y'all do this? Like, yes. Thank you, Facebook hubby. We can get there, guys. Like, you wanna listen, especially if you want a woman like Ma. Like, you gotta do certain shit. I don't entertain, especially since I've been through, like, and I hate to even make it sound like that, but, like, I've been through relationships, so, like, I'm good on all that. Like, trust me, I'm at a point where I'm beyond playing the game. I'm creating. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, like, at this point, like, if I could do it, everybody could do it. Y'all like my paintings? I need to advertise. Y'all see that shit? That shit's for sale. You can buy all that shit. Look at that. Like, that music for life could be yours. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hello. Like, all this shit that I do is for sale. Like, this is all pam. Like, money. I wish I had a $20 bill. I wish I had more than $20, but you know, I don't carry cash. Let's be honest. So anyway, I don't do coke. So anyway, I'm not doing no more. I keep saying I'm not gonna do no more, so I'm not gonna do anymore. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Like, I truly appreciate everyone who liked, comment, not right. Like my Facebook husband said, everybody send me $20 because I just gave y'all the reading that's going to change your motherfucking lives. You better get with it with the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo. I got all that shit because if you follow these rules, bro, trust me, y'all gonna have women licking y'all fucking hands. And I don't mean that in any disrespect to women because women don't have to lick your hand if they don't want to, okay? But I'm just saying, like, if you really want to be a daddy, like, this is how you get daddy energy, okay? Like, daddy energy don't come from bums. Like, let's be honest. Like, let's be honest. Anywho, I'm not giving you no more. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate the men who let me do this. I appreciate, like I said, I want my $20. One more reading for me. You can pay me for a reading. I've been giving, this is what this is for. This is what, if you want to see me personally for a reading, you call me. You book a reading for me. You see my prices. You see what it is. Hour, 70 minutes. Or hour, $60. 60 minutes, $70. Coño, I can't even speak. You see the price breakdown. I put all this stuff on my page. This is for this. If you want a reading, you book me. And when you in my DMs, this is what the shit I want to see. I want to book a reading. Here's $20. Here's $15. And even if you don't match what I have on the page, you got $10, let's talk. You got $15, let's talk. Like, I got you. We can make it work. It's not just so much about the finances, because if you really want to make progress, then that's what it's about. It's about making progress. So, y'all know I'm gonna be back talking shit. Thank you. I wish I had my music playing. I usually have music playing, but my other phone dead. You know, my life just be like. So, goodbye. Thank you.